Que rollo con el pollo, mi Rosita. Welcome back to a brand new video. As you guys can see by the background, we are going to be making a comeback with Bouncy Betty. Man, it's just so crazy to think what me and this truck have literally been through, man. It's been, I think, since 2019-ish. We're still here, you know, and we're unstoppable. We're a duo. We're a duo you can't break. So pretty much I've been having it here at my house, but the only thing, it's been down. The transmission actually took a shit. The transmission actually took a shit when I was out there at a truck show in Colorado at a Pura Troca Perrona a couple months back. And I pretty much just left it abandonada, I guess you could say. It was freaking filthy, dirty. I hadn't washed it for like 4 months. I think around there's when the transmission broke, and I kind of just washed it yesterday. And it looks really nice. I'm just like, man, like I know somebody else had this truck, they would have it freaking bien limpiecita. Not only that, but la tuvieran con su pinche transmisión al cienón. So that's why I decided to pick up the camera and let's freaking get that truck back on the road. And also there is gonna be a truck show here in the city of Palmdale, I believe, Truckin' Madness. And I think that's in about a week. And I really want to take this truck to that show, to the burnout pit. So hopefully the transmission shop could knock down that transmission within that week. But now since I live a little bit further away from the transmission shop, I decided to attempt to remove the transmission myself and just take the transmission, because I feel like if I do that, then my boy will be able to knock down that transmission ASAP, and then I'll just go ahead and install it. The only thing is I have not removed a transmission while leaving the engine inside, if that still makes sense. You know, we kind of attempted it when we were putting it out on my V6, on my black OG 2.0, pero last minute nos faltaban, I think, uno o dos tornillos, and I pretty much just, se me hizo más fácil to remove the whole V6 with it, and then I took out the tranny ya que estaba afuera. But obviously that's a lot easier because you could get to all the bolts, you know. But it shouldn't be a problem. The only thing I think that it's hard, it should be 1 or 2 bolts that are really hard to get to. And I heard that my boy Johnny told me that all I need is just an extension and I should get to it. So I'm crossing my fingers. I don't think it should be too hard, but if I could take it off, good. And then if I can't, it's not a problem either. We'll go ahead and throw it on my trailer and just take it to a transmission shop like that. But I mean, we've pulled off a whole engine swap, so honestly I feel like this shouldn't be too much of a problem. But let's go ahead and try it out. So this is what we're working with. But man, let's admire the beauty to this truck. Check it out. And by the way, I did not show you guys, but I got some new wheels for it. You know, I wanted this truck to be pretty much a full SS. I mean, obviously it's a clone. There's nothing we can do about that. But I wanted it to be a full SS. So look at those new wheels. There's some 20s, I believe. And the tire size is not the tire size that I want to keep, but they still have good tread, and I decided why not just go ahead and kill these. And then after, I want to go ahead and get a smaller low pro tire. But this is it, man. Like I said, nothing is wrong with this truck. You know, prende al primer llavazo. I'll be showing you guys. The only thing is that transmission. And we are missing that cladding. I believe it fell off at that show as well. But that's not a problem. And just a FYI, this is my burnout truck. You know, at first, I wasn't gonna go a show truck. But I have too many now, so I just decided, you know, this is gonna be my burnout truck. So cosmetic-wise, I don't really care too much about it anymore, just because we're gonna keep breaking it, because we're gonna keep burning out in it, for example, like right there. But it still looks clean. You know, I've seen worse in the burnout pit, no offense. And check it out. Todavía me falta ponerle aquel ring, by the way. Pero ahí está la truck, miren. ¿Quién se acuerda as well that it has the new interior all the way from Texas? Beautiful. So this truck is badass, you know. And ya tenemos aquí los jacks. And I know this freaking jack is super old. Don't mind it. Mi compa Lalo makes fun of me. He's like, dude, that jack is literally older than you. And I know, but I honestly trust these older jacks more than I do with the newer ones. And I have 3, so I got one there. I got one in the front. By the way, don't mind the little vent. I have it inside the truck. And then I have another jack here. And honestly, I wanted to go ahead and do the job here on this concrete piece. No más que no quiero que se ensucie, you know, because luego se empiezan a quedar feo los pisos. But I mean, not like it matters, right? It's all cracked. And my dad, man, shout out to him for the support. He told me, no te agüites, hijo, do it on the concrete so you're not suffering. He says, you get stained or whatever, you want to do the new slab concrete, we'll get it done. I was like, you know, so I'm going to go ahead and attempt it, at least here in the dirt. So we're going to go ahead and attempt it. And I put this piece of wood just so the rocks are not hurting my back while I'm under there. Pero let's see, let's go ahead and give it a try. A ver cómo nos va. And by the way, I don't know if you guys could see, but the best part about all this is the best company right here with my daughter. I have to go down there, the babysitter. Say hi, Adeline. Hi. She had this little setup all the way over there, but she wanted to be closer to me. You guys can see in the background. You guys can hear in the background. She's just screaming at me. Okay, so check it out, Rosita. Aquí está la transmission, man. Even just by being under here, you can freaking smell how burnt it is. But I just did find out that it is a 15. Aquí está one of the sockets. Aquí está one of the bolts. So it fits just like a glove. Perfect. Entonces, los que se la van a quitar van a ser 1, 2, 3. And there's a couple more. Y luego the ones that I was saying, I know it's a little bit hard to see, but you guys gotta bear with me. I don't have too much room. Está all the way more back here, like in the middle. So, you know, but this freaking cab, no nos deja get to it. So that's gonna be the harder one to get to. But we'll see how cómo la hacemos. We're gonna have to get rid of this cross member. This piece. So vamos a tener que tumbar. It's very easy. It should just have bolts, 2 right here. It's missing one. Remove this one, and then remove this one, and this should just fall. Obviously, también este. And then to remove we have to remove the drive shaft as well. That one we have to disconnect from the rear differential, and then you should just pull this drive shaft back. We'll go ahead and do that after. But real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and take off some of these bolts. So check it out, guys. We just finished removing the cross member. Like I said, it's nothing too crazy. On this side, it was pretty much 2 of these bolts, and these are 21s. And then on this side, we were missing one, so we just got one. I think I have an extra one. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on once we put it back. But same thing, 21. And then up here, it was just this. This one was, I believe this one was like a 18, and this one is just, it goes right here, and it pretty much attaches to the cross member holder or whatever it is, that little gomita. And then this is just fall right out. And then to remove the cross member, it just has these 2 at the back attached to the differential. And these are I use this one. It's an 11, so 4 of these 11s. And the drive shaft should just slide out. I was gonna go ahead and do it with you guys. So check it out. Right here is where I told you guys where those 4 bolts go. Those came off, and then I just pulled out the drive shaft, which is this. And now we are gonna go ahead and just pull it. And then, you know what? I forgot my bucket, man. I'm already under here. It's gonna make a mess. So as soon as I pull this out, it's gonna start leaking some fluids from there. Man, I wish my older daughter was here, so she could she understands a little bit more. Adeline, bring me a bucket. Adeline, Ben. Yeah, no. That's not happening. We got our bucket. This is the one that I used when I did my V6 swap. It's pretty much still dirty, but we don't need it for anything else, so we're good. Alright guys, so everything is pretty much unbolted. Now all I need to do, and it should literally just come out, is remove these 3 bolts from the torque converter, and then it should just slip right out. But the thing is, I don't got any help, so no sé cuándo le tengo que atinar. You know, I need somebody up there under the hood spinning the crank by hand. So this bolt could be right here in the open, and then I could grab it with the socket. So I could grab it with this socket and unbolt it. But man, this is hard because I don't know how much. I have to keep going from underneath the truck to the hood, spinning it, and I have to pretty much guess. This is a 24. And to spin the crank, it is right here, somewhere in here. There you go. Now I just got a crank. Yeah, see, so you guys get the point, man. I just can't record and do this at the same time. I really wish I could, though. Ladies and gentlemen, man, we did it. I can't believe it. It was a lot easier than I thought, to be honest. I was there for, I want to say, I've been doing this for around 2 hours and a half, no cap, maybe even 3 hours. But it's because, like I said, I was by myself. I had to keep going from underneath the truck to find the freaking right socket. I needed a 15, I needed an 18, I needed a 22, I needed a 27. So it was, you know, it was time consuming, but it was nothing too hard. But man, it's freaking crazy. I can't believe it. Let me show you guys. Check it out. And good thing I did decide to do this here because, man, like, even with that freaking bucket, I still missed. You know, because it started pouring fast, so all that would have been on the concrete. But there it is, like, leaking the last fluids. It's pretty much just on my jack. I could pretty much just gotta drag it out right now. So check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the aftermath. I pretty much just put the truck all the way back on the floor. I removed all the jacks just so that my kids, just in case they're playing out here, they don't hurt themselves. I'm gonna go ahead and move all the little setup back over there so they're not too close to the truck. But yeah, like I said, it was nothing too crazy, man. To be honest, it was just I used this one right here, my snap-on tool. This is the one that or Milwaukee. And it really was just like a 15 socket, a 22. I was using this one by hand too. I have a bigger one, but I just, it was dead. So, you know, so it was nothing too crazy. Just in case you guys want to go ahead and do it yourself. It really is. I recommend it. It's not too hard. And I know if you remove the trunnions yourself and you kind of just take them like that to a trunnion shop, you will save a couple bills too. So that's that. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this stuff right here, the drive shafts right there. I'm going to go ahead and leave everything. So right now, while it's still fresh in my head, I'm going to go ahead and take that transmission to get fixed as soon as possible so we could just come back and install that thing, man. But I can't wait to have Bouncing Betty back on the road. I mean, Turbo Betty. And here is the transmission itself. And then also, guys, if you guys are curious, I was running the 4L60E. So I feel like that's why I took a shit. I mean, it took a while though because I've been having this truck turbo for a little bit over a year. And I've hit about maybe like 6 shows in me aguantado, you know. So I'm going to be on the look. I'm going to see if I can, try to find a 480 para que aguante. And if I can, find one for the low, I'm going to go ahead and take it and just throw that on. Might as well. And if not, then I'm just going to go ahead and rebuild this thing, man. But I got a really good transmission guy out in Ontario, California. I know it's not the first or the last time that I go to him. He actually, I think I've gone through 4 transmissions with this truck, with Bouncing Betty. The first one was out there in Las Vegas. And then the second one, I took it back to Las Vegas. And then after that, I changed people. And then I found my guy. Es un paisano, you know. And that's why I mess with him. He's really good. Arriba la raza, you know. So my new paisano guy fixed this one time. And right now I'm going to take it to him. It is going to be the second time, you know. But I'm going to go ahead and see if we could throw some better internals. Because I know when he fixed it the first time, I told him just go with the basic setup. Because I had no idea I was going to use this truck as a burnout truck. I thought it was just going to be a show truck. So now we're just going to go ahead and, if we keep the 4L60, we're just going to upgrade the internals really, really good. If not, with the 4L80, same thing. Why not? Just, it's already out. But hopefully I can install it. I know sometimes uninstalling things is the easy part. Ya poniéndolas para atrás, it's a lot harder, you know. But the good thing is I think I'm going to be able to push the truck forward in the concrete because we'll throw in the oil after. So I think it's going to be a lot easier because the gato, it's going to be pretty much be able to roll on the floor. And here in the dirt, some atoraba, you know. But man, this thing was low on oil, and I wish you guys could freaking smell this thing. You could literally, first of all, look at how freaking dirty chocolate it is. And then second, how it freaking smells horrible, burnt. You know, so it was long overdue, man. But I'm freaking excited to hit, hopefully, that show with this truck. I don't know if I have time right now to run over there. It's about afternoon. It's 12 in the afternoon. But I don't know if I want to hit traffic. So I might take this right now or I might take it tomorrow. We'll see. I'll keep you guys updated right now. Good out, ladies and gentlemen. We just pulled up to jump off my transmission. And man, I'm freaking running late. I don't know if my boy's gonna be able to have it done in time or not. He only has 2 days to pull it off. Hey, I want to go ahead and give my boy some promotion because he honestly deserves it. He's never letting me down. I've been coming here for years. Actually, my dad has been coming here for like 15 years. And then now I started coming here. He's not only a mechanic, a transmission repair, but también le hace de mechanic. So if you guys are in the city of Ontario or close by, make sure you guys pay him a visit. Let him know I sent you guys. He's not going to disappoint. He said he's going to try his hardest to get this done by tomorrow. So, a ver qué pasa. So ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, man, we got the transmission a little bit too late.
It's not really the transmission guy's fault. You know, he actually had it in time, but the only thing is, since I live further away, traffic killed me. And then this time change, man, it's so early. It just turned 5. And then in my new area, by the time I get back on Friday, is the worst traffic. Another 2 hours just to get there, and then it's just gonna be freaking freezing. And you know, the show's actually tomorrow, but I don't think I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I don't want to get sick, man. I've been sick all week, so we're gonna go ahead and just take another truck to the show. At least we tried, and then I'll go ahead and install this transmission another day next week. But check it out, look. Aquí está the new transmission with the new stock converter. Like it. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Man, I finally got off the Call of Duty grind. I decided to freaking work on one of my trucks and finally got my hands dirty. And I actually had so much fun filming this video and working on my truck. And I'm so happy I got the transmission back finally. So if you guys enjoy, make sure you guys smash that like button. If you guys want more content like this, comment down you guys' opinions. What do you guys think? Are you guys proud of me? If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button to not miss out on any more of my videos. I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Peace.